Hello everybody, we made it through week 1 and welcome to week 2 of Launch to Leadership. Thank you so very much to Shannon and everybody at Mission Control for that amazing video and great training that you guys provided on Monday night. My head is still spinning too with some ideas. I love it. I love the ideas. I love the verbiage and everything that you all shared. So thank you so much. For those of you that are watching this, make sure that you have already gone through your workbook, taken notes. A lot of the documents that Shannon and the ladies talked about are right there in that document. So check out that workbook, put it in your binder and store it away again. And hopefully you make up lots of copies of the information they talked about, including that hostess checklist to make sure that you are working with each and every hostess and sharing the opportunity. Thank you for your verbiage, Shannon, on how to work that question on the wish list with, if your friend was interested in starting the business, would you support them and host a party? I think that is one of the most powerful questions as well. And I love how you tied it in at the back side of the hostess checklist. So huge takeaway there. Your acronym for JUMP, awesome. Great way to keep that in mind as we're trying to pinpoint a little bit at the parties which ladies that we want to be working with on our team and who would be good with Leah Sophia. Obviously ask everybody, and that's where those 2 questions come into play. So I know that you guys covered a ton of booking games, and that was going to be my original intention today, was to cover a bunch more booking games. But here's what I'm going to really push everybody to do is listen to Shannon and her advice. I do the Free or Me or Boohoo Woohoo that we talked about last week. All of Shannon's leaders do that consistently. So many of our leaders do that consistently. And when it comes to a booking game that works and that has worked over and over and time again, that's it. So instead of focusing on booking games or anything like that, what I'm going to focus about is how you can use the Startup in Style Kit and other booking big ticket items during your presentation to help get those bookings. So that's what I'm going to focus on today, is kind of more sprinkling throughout the presentation rather than the 5 booking games that you're going to use. So I hope you got a great list. If you're still unsure about some, feel free to ask and write those questions. Something that I do at my parties is every single winner of my prize drawing, they don't receive free jewelry. So whenever I have any prizes with tickets or cards or anything like that, the winners will receive a large, this is a 10, but a large $5 bill, and on it I'll put a sticker that says $5 off your order when you purchase at least 3 things. So winners of my prize drawing get this $5 off. Hopefully that encourages them to order that night. And then they also get a large $100 bill, and then on this one it says $100 item free when you host a party with me. So whenever I have my prize winners, this is what they get, is these 2 large dollar bills that all say what they get. So right there, that's kind of, for me, I would write that down as one of my 5 booking tools that I use during my presentation. Depending on how many people I have at the party, I could do multiple drawings, and each drawing, that's what the winner gets. So there could be a couple people that each get this depending on the crowd and how interactive they were, stuff like that. So that's a little booking tool that you can start with. You can do an on-time drawing, give it to them, give them a large $100 bill. You can start the timer, say, okay, I'm going to give you, congratulations, you're the winner. Here's what you get. You get a $100 item for free when you host a party. Now, let's not think about when you're going to have your party yet, but I'm going to set the clock for 60 seconds. I want you to look through the catalog, find your favorite item up to $100, and let me know what it is. So start the timer, have them look through the catalog, get your favorite item, and then ask her, you can have your hot dates there, hand her your dates, and say, okay, now here you go. You can pick a date that works for you for a party, and I'll bring that to you. I know that has worked for some people, puts the guests on the spot a little bit, but it's super fun. When they're looking through the catalog, everybody's involved in helping them look, stuff like that. So set the timer for 60 seconds and get it started. So that's a kind of a booking tool that you can use with these. Like Shannon said, in our prize drawings for the week, I am going to be including a pack of the large money. And you can use this for multiple ways. You can grab the $100 bills, and at the beginning of the party, as a recruiting tool, you can pass around the $100 bills and have everybody share what they would do, you know, with an extra $1,000 a month. Or if you had two of them, do exactly what I believe it was Nicole during her presentation. She does, what would you do with the 200? Hand her 200. Next person, what would you do with 400? Hand her, you know, $400 bills, and then so on, so on, so on. So they actually have the visual. And then as you go back and pick them up, say, very cool, you know, that $200, this is what you get from working one night with Leah Sophia on an average party. The 400, obviously, that would be out of your month. You were working 2 days out of the month, or double header on a Saturday, whatever you prefer. And then so on and so on, and then kind of scoop back the money. So there's so many things you can do with these. Another great idea is going to be the auction. So instead of handing out tickets at your party, hand out dollar bills, and you can do 20s. So if they RSVP, you give them money. If they wore a solid color shirt, they give them money, whatever you put on your invitations for the auction. If they bring a guest, they get more. For every 6 items they have on their wish list, they get more. This month, something I am adding to promote the Startup in Style with the $400 certificate is going to be every time somebody has at least 6 items on their wish list and $400 total worth of items on their wish list, they get extra from me. So you can make up whatever you want and whatever you want them to do. Another fun one is going to be whoever uses and plays with the Infinite Me collection and creates their own look will get, you know, if they create their own look and name their necklace, they can get extra auction dollars. If they upload it to their Facebook page and tag yours in it and say they're in a contest, you know, or say how much they love their piece, they can get extra auction dollars. So whatever you want to do to get extra auction dollars, you can do that. And then at the end, you ask who's ready to commit to hosting their party, then they get a huge chunk of auction, and also who would like to set up an appointment to meet with you about the business, they can get extra auction. So you can pull that in, then at the end you can say whoever has the most auction money, you win a prize. That's if you have like jewelry giveaways or whatever. So you can use auction money for that as well. Obviously, with all the things I just said, you can use tickets or cards if you do that too. So just kind of some ideas that I'm throwing out there to kind of, I don't know, mingle in this booking, recruiting seeds at your show. Okay, now I'm going to focus on kind of a show style presentation. And what I love about this is no matter what you do at your parties currently, you can incorporate this. So I know Shannon just came to our rally and she trained on the letter. I'm going to call out a letter. You need to say something nice about the hostess that begins with that letter, and I'll give you a card. And then after you give a card, then she explains what's that mean for Leah Sophia. So you can do the same thing. And what I am suggesting, and this is kind of another take, I know you guys did the scavenger hunt, and thank you for sharing that, Amy, last night. That was awesome. And you hand this out at the end. Here's another idea that you can do is when you give people your wish list at the beginning of your presentation, you could also hand them all a Startup in Style. And then just say we're gonna kind of be using that throughout the presentation. Then when you start your presentation, you can actually kind of incorporate a couple of different things here. And what I was thinking is it would be fun now to incorporate the 6 essentials of style that Leah Sophia talks about. Because that's what I'm doing in my presentation, because I like talking about the 6 essentials of style. I believe that it covers a lot of fun categories, and then it also is a great way to include Infinite Me in there. But how I am going to be doing this is handing everybody a Startup in Style at the beginning, and then after I do my introductions, ask them what they would do with their extra income each month, kind of explain how things are going. And I am going to chat a little bit about the 6 essential styles of what that Leah Sophia recommends that every woman have in their wardrobe. Even if you are not a jewelry lover, this is a great place to start, because you never know when you are going to need, you know, a great modern pearl to really amp up your outfit, a sassy pair of studs, or, you know, the statement earrings, and even better, your own statement necklace. and personal necklace to complete your collection. So I'm going to go through really quick the 6 essentials of style. And the reason that I handed you the Startup in Style kit is because as I'm talking about the jewelry, I'm going to encourage you to write down on your wish list the names of the pieces that you are really liking. And even though I did not hand you a catalog yet, I did hand you one of these because the majority of the pieces that I'm going to be talking about are all in this Startup in Style. Okay, so this is kind of like a little mini catalog for you to use as I'm talking about these pieces. If I talk about other pieces, they are going to be ones that you can get at a huge discount for hosting your party. Obviously, our customer special is the buy two. Then you can get up to 4.5 price. When you spend $99 this month, you get an item up to 99 or up to 50 for $5. So I'll be letting you know the best ones that are closest to 50 that you can use for that $5 item. You might want to star those on your wish list as well. But and then I'll also let you know the hostess deals and things like that. So all of the pieces that I'm talking about in this collection tonight are going to be something that you could get either by hosting your own Lea Sophia party, or you can get them in here, or you can get them half price as a customer. So just use this as a handy dandy reference guide as you're writing down. And the other ones I'll kind of help you out with. So let's get started. The first thing that Lea Sophia recommends that every woman have in their wardrobe this season is going to be our Infinite Me strands. And Infinite Me is a really cool thing that Lea Sophia is just introducing. It's kind of a DIY, do-it-yourself for making your own necklace. As you see right now, I have one of the necklaces that we have in our catalog currently. It's the Odette necklace. And I actually added a couple of pearl strands from our Infinite Me collection. So some of you were checking out the Infinite Me earlier before we sat down. And it's just kind of fun to mix and match. And I did ask some of you to wear some Lea Sophia here today. So we'll be mixing and matching and playing with that later on. But a piece that I want to introduce you to, and this one is going to be called the Rockstar because everybody can own it. It does come in that Startup in Style kit, so the pieces that I'm using will come in that Startup in Style kit. This is called the Rockstar. And so the pieces that I'm going to be using are our medium chain. Now this one is just kind of fun on its own. It does have some weight to it. It's a little bit bigger than a chain that you might typically wear by yourself, but that's what starts our Rockstar look. It's kind of edgy, kind of fun. We are going to pair it with our crystal strand, and this one, ooh, I can see it kind of in the video there. It's blingy. I get distracted by shiny things. So this one is so pretty just by itself, very, very elegant. When you add it with our chain, you are going to add a little bling to your edginess, to your rock star look, okay? And then we are going to complete it with our larger faceted look here. So let me see if we grab a hold of all of these. I have a neck form that I'm going to use these at my presentation, but we'll kind of put this look together. You see the Rockstar, you got a little fun, you got a little edge. And the cool thing, and why I really want to call this the Rockstar, is because each and every one of you could be a rock star with Lea Sophia by owning your own Lea Sophia business. And all of these pieces come in the kit. So they're really cool because you can wear them just by themselves. You can add to it. And right now I'll finish and show you how to make this complete. So at that point in my presentation, I would take the 2 strands and I would make it a complete necklace, actually have somebody wear it, walk around, stuff like that. So that's going to be my Rockstar necklace, and that's why I'm going to start my presentation with is a little bit about Infinite Me. Then the second thing I'm going to talk about is modern pearls. Now, pearls are everywhere this season. As you're shopping, you'll see them in all the storefronts, things like that. I know that Chanel, David Yurman, and a lot of other huge jewelry designers are all introducing pearls as a hot trend this year as well. And I'm going to show you our modern twist and modern take on pearls using our Juliet necklace. So here's our Juliet, and at this point I would show them all the different ways that you can wear the Juliet and how you can twist it, stuff like that for the sake of this video. I wanted to try to keep it under 15 minutes, but that's not happening, so we're going to have to do 2 uploads again. Oh well. So then I want to show you all the ways that you can wear the Juliet. This is our fun, modern twist on pearls. And then you can also, the cool thing about this one is that you can incorporate, if there were some of those favorite Infinite Me strands, you could just start with this. It comes with already our clasp, and you can add other pieces to it. So this is a really cool piece to add. It is not going to be in that startup in style. However, when you host your party, you can get it for $40. Really great deal. So write down the Juliet. Retails at $168. You can pay half price for that, absolutely, or you can get it for $40.